Hello and welcome. My name is Isaiah Henry. I'm the founder of Utility Hub, and today we're going to walk through a demo of the Utility Hub website, its uses, and how it can help landlords effortlessly manage their utilities. So again, welcome to Utility Hub. In today's presentation, we're going to show you how to effortless utility management for landlords. So who am I? My name is Isaiah Henry, founder of Utility Hub. I'm also the founder of First Position Real Estate, which is a real estate company. I'm a seven-figure real estate investor, former police officer with Toronto Police Service, and a CrossFit enthusiast. Try not to hold that last one against me. So what is Utility Hub? Utility Hub is an online platform for landlords to recover utility costs easily and fairly. Who is Utility Hub for? Now, Utility Hub is for landlords, investors, property managers, or pretty much any property owner of multi-family properties where the utility meters don't equal their rental units. So for example, here, there's a 5-unit property with only one gas meter and one hydro meter, and that owner is having difficulty billing those tenants easily, efficiently, and effectively, and best of all, fairly. So this is exactly who Utility Hub is for. And how does Utility Hub work? Well, honestly, it's not rocket science. It's a simple platform that I think anyone can use. So the first thing you're going to do after you register as a landlord, you're going to upload that single utility bill, whether it's a hydro bill, a gas bill, or even a water bill. What happens behind the scenes is Utility Hub is going to automatically calculate and bill your tenants. And what this enables us to do is you can do all of this, recover all of your utility costs on your property without installing multiple meters, without going through any expensive construction projects, or without actually paying all these extra company fees to, Enbridge, Hydro One, or whoever your utility providers are. Now, legal compliance, like I said, I am a former police officer and would never want to put my fellow landlords or investors in harm's way. So Utility Hub uses the square footage method to calculate and invoice your tenants. Approved under Ontario's Residential Tenancies Act. If you look for section 138 in the regulations, it'll give you all the information you need about the apportionment of utility costs. So for example here, there's a property that's 2,000 square feet. That's the total property size, and it contains 2 units. One unit is 1,500 square feet and the other is 500 square feet. And as a result, those units are billed 75% and 25% of that utility bill respectively. Now again, this can go all the way up to 6 units. This can be for single family homes, rooming houses. The uses are really endless. However, we wanted to make sure that it complied legally to make sure we could roll this out in the best way possible. Now, another thing we love about Utility Hub is the setup is so easy. It's honestly 4 steps. You register as a landlord, you add your property details and your tenant details. Your tenant will then confirm their profile in their payment. We actually send them an automatic email and have them hook up their payment method all in one time. And then all you have to do after that is upload your utility bills each month to the platform, and Utility Hub takes care of the rest. Reimburse you each month directly into your bank account, and make sure all the tenant billing and any questions regarding the tenant and their payment is taken care of on our end. Now the result, Utility Hub, like I said, handles all the billing, and landlords are reimbursed monthly. None of this you have to go find a check or chase your check. We're going to drop it right into your bank account, so it's one less thing you have to do as a landlord, because I know that there's many other things us landlords do to keep our rental business going. So let's get started. Let's see Utility Hub in action. We'll take a quick break here and then we'll flip it over to the live demo. If you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to reach out. My name's Isaiah Henry. You can find us at rentalutilityhub.com, or you can find me by email, which is info@rentalutilityhub.com. Thanks guys, see you soon. Hello and welcome. My name is Isaiah Henry. I'm the founder of Utility Hub, and today's demo, we're going to take you through exactly what you need to know as a landlord or a property manager, getting yourself or someone else started on the Utility Hub platform. So what we're doing right now is we're on the testing website. The website link you're going to look for is rentalutilityhub.com. That will take you to the live version of this site. Now, I won't take you through all the navigation, but we got lots of good stuff for you. But why don't we just jump in? So saying you're a new landlord or property manager wanting to get started, first thing you're going to do is hit sign up. So why don't we use James as our name. Now his password, we will make it James with a capital 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will start us making our account. Our step 2 is to add the mailing address. So let's say he lives at 1, 2, 3, 4 we know a Cornwall postal code, you can put that in there. Again, you'll be putting your stuff in there as well. Now for bigger landlords, property managers that have different mailing or billing, you can detail that here, or if it's the same as the mailing, click that box and it will get everything done for you. Now again, this is the testing website. When you're on the main website, there will be an option for you to put the promo code in, and you can put any live promo codes in there. So there you go. Easy as that. We've created our landlord account. Now, if you don't have a tenant yet, you can stop right there and you can enjoy your landlord account. But we're going to go proceed right as if we have a tenant account. Now, we do have some test tenants and test properties, so we will use those as we go here. So we're going to go 456 One Way Street. Now, this is where it gets really good here. So the way Utility Hub works, or the way that we do our calculations and billing, is based off the square footage method. Now, I'll slide this over here, but when you get a chance, you can hop on ontario.ca/laws and regulations, and you'll be looking for section 138 of the Residential Tenancies Act, and that will go through the apportionment of utility costs, and it will detail both the square footage as well as the percentage method in being able to bill your tenants in any property with 6 units or less. So here we're going to use the square footage method. So for this example, let's say the property we're renting out is 2,000 square feet. The unit is A, and the square feet of that unit is 1,500. So again, behind the scenes, we're doing the math. You don't have to do any math here. All you need to do is put those two amounts in. If you don't know them exactly, you can estimate, you can have a contractor go out, or you can contact us, and we have a team member in almost every city in Ontario. We're able to send them out there and help you out there. Now, the last line here is going to be the utilities your tenant is responsible for. Now, this is a larger property and we're going to save some money. So we're going to go hot water, electricity, water, and gas. We'll leave the hot water tank because we actually own the tank in this property. So we'll hit next. Next thing you're going to do is how your bills are going to be uploaded. So right now we have the owner upload method for you to use as a landlord. Now, if you hit learn more, you'll open up everything you need to know about that, and you could read through that as your leisure. And then there's also the terms and conditions that you can go through, understanding what we require of you to make sure those bills are uploaded in a timely fashion so that we can appropriately bill your tenants and reimburse you as a landlord. So you're going to agree to those terms and conditions. And finally, if there's any questions, always feel free to contact us. Either myself or one of our team members will be there to answer any questions that you have. You'll hit next. And now the fun part, you get to enter your tenant info. So like I said, we're going to use our test tenant. Something like that. Again, you're going to take these right from however you qualify your tenant, and make sure this is as accurate as possible, because this is what your tenant is going to build their profile off of. So the next thing you're going to do is hit submit. You'll get that success check mark, and you can verify any of these information there. Now, for whatever reason, if you go through and you forget or something was wrong and you're like, oh no, oh shoot, what can I do? All you have to do is come down, contact us, and we send us an email, and we'll manually go through and check that out for you. So if we go back to our dashboard, a couple of things, just wanted to let you know as a landlord what's important. So you're going to go into edit our account details. Everything that you put here is going to be there, your mailing address as well as your billing address, again, if it's not the same. And for your bank details. Now, this is important. Now, the bank details is exactly how we reimburse you. We don't ask for a credit card. We don't ask for any payment method from you up front. We only take our payment outside of what you get back from your tenant. So you're going to put your name as the account holder. I can just fill it in for you. James 1. So that's what it'd be there. And then the last thing you're going to do is upload a copy of your void check or direct deposit info. The reason we do this is that we understand this information is sensitive. We don't want to actually store these numbers on file. So once we get that and we verify that it's the same, we actually delete this from your profile, and we keep that document in a secure location off server. So there's less security risk of any of your information being breached. Last thing here in your dashboard, you can change your password at any time. You'll get an email to confirm, and you can change that up as your leisure. Heading back to the dashboard, we're going to check out our rental units. So right here we have how many rental units we have available. And again, we don't have any cap on the rental units because again, we don't charge you per rental unit and we don't actually take any payment directly from you. We take it all out of the utility bills that are processed. So if we go to our scene here, as you can see, we have James, we have our property, our unit, the utilities that they're responsible for, how we're going to upload our bills, and then we're waiting on the tenant status. So we're waiting on the tenant status. So after we figure out what the tenant status is, we're going to be able to move forward. So instead of going through, I'm actually going to show you a little bit of a real time what it looks like. So sliding this over here, this is going to be what it actually looks like when your tenant gets a response from us. So your tenant's going to get an email, say, welcome to Utility Hub. It's going to have the address, it's going to have their email and their password, and then it's going to have an active link specific to them. They can click that link directly and it will take them right through the process to make sure that they can register for the system. Now, again, we encourage our tenants to use the link provided. However, if they do go through and use that password, they can still access it through the system there. So before we go any farther, I'm actually going to log out of this landlord profile and I'm going to log into ours. I'm going to show you some stuff in more real time. So we'll log in here quickly. So again, this is my template landlord site. Again, I'm still logged in as a landlord. If I go to my rental units, you can see here I have one tenant who's actually confirmed and one tenant who's still waiting on confirmation. Now, the reason we did this is to make sure we could show you the difference in tenants. So if there's a tenant, they're supposed to register for utilities prior to move-in, you want to make sure you come back to your dashboard and confirm that they've actually signed up. Now, the only way to get this green confirmation is the tenant is going to have to go through the full registration. They're going to have to link an automatic payment method, which is a credit card, and then that credit card needs to be verified by us. So again, this could take 1 to 2 days. So again, we want to make sure we're giving our tenants as much time as possible. However, once this is green confirmed, that means you know that they are confirmed in our system. There's an automatic payment method on file, and they've agreed to all the terms and conditions that come along with this agreement. So again, this tenant, the testing UT, we wouldn't actually give them the keys yet because we're still waiting. But James, the testing version, he's all confirmed and ready to go. Now, we're tenant on and we're using the utilities. We want to start getting our bills back. So what we're going to do is show you exactly how to upload those bills. So what you're going to do, if you hit manage invoices, you can see James has one invoice already here that's pending. We're waiting for him to pay. If you're uploading a different invoice, all you need to do is come to this plus button here and you're going to add a new invoice. So let's say you're adding an invoice for this month. So we're in November. So you can say this is the date. Again, you can put whatever dates on the invoice is there, whatever amount is on the invoice. Let's say $50. And any remarks. So let's say you have gas, water, hydro, and there's lots of bills. Let's say this one is going to be the gas bill. Last thing you're going to do is you're actually going to upload that file. So what we'll do is we will choose file. We'll find this Utility Hub test invoice and we'll upload that right there. So there you have everything uploaded and then you're going to hit submit and that's all you have to do. Behind the desk, we're going to take care of all the work, making sure we bill your tenant, making sure everything is A-OK. So the last thing we're going to show you here on the dashboard, we'll go back to the dashboard and we'll show you about billing and payments. So this is your payment history. So when you actually get paid back, all your payments are going to show here. So for James specifically, he's already paid one invoice of $15 and your funds were deposited on the 29th, which is today when we're recording. And these are all the utilities that were responsible. Now we can collect bills. You can collect a separate hydro, a separate water, and a separate gas bill. That's fine. But we always want to make sure that we give the landlord one bill back at the same time. So everything will be on one bill. You're not looking for all these crazy extra charges. And then we'll also give you a deposit file or an invoice if we show it to you quick This is just a sample. It shows Mr. Landlord all your utility credits. And again, it's going to be a negative balance because we're crediting this back to you. We're not billing anything for you. So this is just showing so you can keep for your records, which is actually getting credited back to you. So that's everything that we have to show you about how it works. And again, we continue to do this over and over. If there's any questions you have for us, you can always reach out to our team. We're happy to help you out. We also have some FAQs in here if you have any additional information that you need. But we really want to say thanks so much for coming out, enjoying the demo and getting a look at it. So if you are a property manager, a landlord, or an investor, and you're having trouble or looking to streamline your utility bills, I'd love for you to check out Utility Hub and how we can help you streamline your utility bills to help you make more and manage less. Thanks so much, guys.